Why do they tremble when you enter their space? What is it that makes their hearts race and their voices falter at the mere mention of your name? It is because you are the force they never expected, the storm they believed they could outrun. You are not the quiet drift of a breeze they saw you coming long before you arrived. And yet, in their arrogance, they thought they could shield themselves from your presence. The truth they failed to grasp is simple: storms cannot be outrun, for they are born from within. You are the inevitable force of nature, unstoppable and untamed, and they were never prepared for your arrival. Their rejection wasn't a reflection of your weakness, it was a testament to their own fear. They thought their silence, their avoidance could diminish you, but every rejection you faced only served to solidify your foundation. What they failed to realize is that storms do not break, they build. Your struggles, your isolation, your pain were not signs of defeat, but of creation. You were not being torn apart, you were being reshaped by the very forces they tried to use against you. Like the earth under a storm's fury, you emerged stronger, more resilient, more certain of your purpose. A storm doesn't appear suddenly, it gathers from the friction of opposing forces. It is the tension of the unseen, the pressure that forces release. You, too, were born from the friction of life's trials, tempered in the fire of adversity. You were not meant to remain in the calm, to blend with the peaceful backdrop of their expectations. You were meant to disrupt, to challenge, and to reveal the cracks in their illusions. They feared you because they understood that the storm is never just destruction, it is also revelation. It exposes what cannot endure, what was never meant to stand. And so the storm that they sought to avoid became the force that defines them. You are not the chaos they imagined. You are the inevitable change that unfolds when their comforts are shaken, when their fears are laid bare. A storm does not destroy for the sake of destruction, it clears the way for new growth. You were never here to obliterate their world, but to show them the truth beneath the surface, that in order to rebuild, we must first tear down what has outlived its purpose. They feared you because you held the power to expose the fragility of their world, to tear apart the false realities they'd constructed. In the end, the storm is not the end, it is the beginning. It is the force that reshapes, that clears the debris of falsehoods, and makes room for what is true. You are not here to be controlled, to be dimmed, or to be made small. You are the storm they tried to avoid because you are the reckoning that no one can escape. The winds that once threatened to break you have only made you more certain of your place in this world. You are not chaos, you are creation. And in that creation, everything that is false will fall away, leaving only what can withstand the force of your truth.